Okay, so today's new project, I'm going to try and create a mini version of GLFW to make my own window program. What could possibly go wrong? So we're going to start with a static library. I'll have a static library. So this will be going to be really original. GLwin. That should do us. I've already made a folder on the desktop. GL Windows, it's going to go in there, so we'll create that. This is an old machine, so it's a little bit sluggish. I can get rid of all of that in there. We can, let's show all files because that's what it's used for. In the header file we want to get rid of that. I'm not getting rid of the header file because we might want that at some point. We're going to add two folders. We're going to add include and we're going to add a folder for the library. We're going to change, we're going to rename this framework to GLwin.h. We're going to move that into the include folder. We can close that, actually we don't need that. Right, so we're only going to have one function in here to start with, just to get us going, to test that we've made the library. So we'll just do something like oh, I don't know, what can we do? Yeah, it's the obvious one, I suppose, like that, and then in here I can simply do I'm going to want include blimey, .h in there. That might page it. We've got to go up one, haven't we? For that, because that's now in there. No, I have no idea what made me just do that. I've already got that. What we need is IOStream. Ah dear. It's all going pear-shaped. And we started so well. IOStream, because then in here we can put that's going to want to be nope, let's do it that way around actually. Nope, it's definitely not going well. It'll get better, it'll get better. Include Yes, right, there we go. Got there eventually. Then we'll just do something like we'll get rid of that on the end of there and put .lib so we know it's coming from the lib file, from the lib bit. Okay, let's do a quick save up of that. So we have, yep, and yep, get rid of that up there, we don't need that. Right, and then in here we're going to need to, in the properties, we're going to need to set, I only want to set the, in the output directory, I just want to get rid of platform and put lib in there. I'm not going to change the intermediate directory or anything like that, we just need to change that output directory, and I'm going to change the language to 20. I'm fairly sure that's all we need to do in there. We don't need to do anything else in there. Let's set that. Now obviously we can't do anything with this because we've got no way of seeing it. So what I intend to do, because I think I can, is we're going to add a new project, just an empty, a blank project, and this will be something really creative like GLwin let's call it something interesting like test. There we go. Same folder, create. Okay, so we now have another one. Let's set that to just be the file, all files, and we'll add a CPP file, main.cpp. And in main.cpp, really all we want is yep, and then we will simply call this in there to get the print out from our lib file, like so. We're going to want to add include IO stream so as we can do a message that it's yeah, that'll do nicely. Hello from the main CPP. Right, we're going to need to include that, only it won't be like that, it will just be like that, because we're going to set that as a include directory. So in here we're going to come in here, we're going to go to properties, output directory, nope, we want to be in here, additional directories, $dir, and whilst we're there we'll copy that so we'll be able to type that again. Include debug. I don't know why you have to put debug at the end of it, but you do. So there we go. Okay. We also need to, actually we do need to go back to general because we need to change the language standard to 20 in this one as well, since they both match, because I think that'll be better. We need to, in here, go to linker, general, additional directories, and we want debug in there, and in inputs we need to, in there, additional dependencies, .lib, that I believe is all we need to do in there. We then need to go in here and add a reference to the lib, and let me think, are we somewhere handy with that? I think it is pretty much that simple. Let's see how many errors we get. We usually get some errors. So okay, what have we done? What did we do wrong? And in here we don't need to change nothing in here, that all stays. I'm fairly sure that all stays the same in there. We don't make any changes. I have got this on another machine that I've tried and tested it to see if I can do it. I managed to do it the last time, so what have I done wrong? What have I done wrong this time that it didn't work? It worked last time. What did I not do? What have I missed? I know me a lot. But hey ho, keep plodding on. We give up just yet. I don't think there's anything in there. Did it make the lib file? It's made the lib file. So what have I done? So if it's not getting that, do I need to just run it again? No, it's not saying that. We're unable to start program. Oh, hang on. I know what I've done, you idiot. Missed one of the simplest bits out. I would think it's probably something to do with that. Can but hope. Look at that. How about that? That's sort of like magic, isn't it? When a plan comes together. I know this is so simple, but this is how I learn C++. I just keep plugging away at it. When I get it right, I then want to make like a little video of it to show that I've got it right. Well, because then when you try to repeat it, it doesn't always go to plan, because you've worked through all the steps that you're supposed to do, and then you forget. Anyhow, it's working. That's basically what I wanted to set up in this video, and I've managed to do it, which I'm really quite chuffed. So thanks for watching if you did.